In France, a new cultural flashpoint is emerging, one that blends sport, faith, and the founding principles of a secular republic. At the center of the controversy, a proposed ban on religious headgear, including the hijab, for all athletes competing in national sports competitions. Supporters of the legislation argue that it reinforces laïcité, France's version of secularism, a deeply embedded principle that demands strict separation between religion and public institutions. To them, keeping sports arenas free from religious symbols ensures unity, neutrality, and focus on athletic performance. But opponents see a very different picture. To many, this law feels like yet another targeted restriction on Muslim women. They argue it strips away both choice and opportunity. If passed, it would effectively force practicing Muslim women to choose between their faith and their sport. It's not about neutrality, they say. It's about exclusion. This isn't the first time France has clashed with religious expression. In 2004, the government banned conspicuous religious symbols, like hijabs, yarmulkes, and large crosses from public schools. In 2010, a law went further, outlawing full-face coverings like the niqab in public spaces. These laws, often framed as protecting secularism, have repeatedly sparked global criticism and debates about freedom of expression. The proposed sports ban is just the latest chapter in that ongoing story. Organizations like Amnesty International have condemned the law, calling it discriminatory. They warn it would disproportionately impact Muslim women and girls, silencing their presence in public life under the guise of equality. Meanwhile, voices within France are divided. Some athletes and coaches support the law, citing fairness, team unity, and a belief in the secular tradition. Others say the move contradicts the values of inclusivity and empowerment that sport is meant to represent. And the question looms, can a nation that prides itself on liberté, égalité, fraternité, truly uphold those ideals when laws target visible expressions of belief? For many Muslim athletes in France, the message is clear. Your place in sport depends on concealing who you are. It's a stark choice, and one that reveals the fragile balance between public identity, personal belief, and national values. As the French Senate continues to debate the measure, international eyes are watching. Will this legislation pass? And if it does, what precedent will it set? Not just for France, but for secular democracies everywhere. If you found this exploration insightful, consider subscribing. We release weekly videos that explore the deeper meaning behind today's biggest spiritual and cultural debates. Join us as we navigate the space where belief, society, and identity meet.